Hey there, good to connect with all of you back again. I met somebody yesterday, and this is how the conversation started. Why isn't she the same as she was when I first met her? What happened to the love and euphoria that was there before the marriage? The love that I have for my partner never seems to be appreciated. Complaints, complaints, and complaints. My partner seems well intentioned, but I'm just not feeling loved the way that I want to feel. Do you want to know what really makes your partner feel loved? Now, if this is you, don't worry, because not only is this a very common problem, but it's a problem that is fixable as well. Now, let me share the good part. There's nothing really wrong with you or with your partner or with the relationship. The simple problem here is that both of you speak a different love language. Now, don't freak out if you both have different love languages. A core human need is to be genuinely loved by another person. Isn't that so? And when you're in love, it's natural and it's easy to make the partner feel loved. So keeping love alive forever in the partnership is a very serious business. It requires effort, it requires discipline, right? But the bare reality is that not everyone feels loved the same way. You might have been raised receiving love that is expressed in a certain way, while your partner might have learnt love that was expressed in a completely different way. So let me talk about myself. I was personally raised to believe that when you meet someone, you warmly hug the person, you scream happiness and joy like there is absolutely no tomorrow. You go all out to emotionally and even physically demonstrate that you are happy to meet the person. So when I got married, my partner, or even his family for that matter, just seemed to nod their heads and wish you warmly. And I remember having that negative feeling and feeling that they didn't love me or he didn't love me enough. And to add fuel to the fire, we came from completely different backgrounds, which made it even more difficult for me to communicate what I was going through. Because I wondered if he would ever understand my love language. So what was really happening there? I mean, I didn't understand it at that point of time, but today I know better. We were speaking different love languages. Now, ideally, there are 5 general ways of expressing and receiving love. So I'll share them with you, and these come from Gary Chapman's book. So the first one is words of affirmation, such as praise, appreciation, or saying, I love you. The second one is quality time, such as spending, one-on-one engaged time together. Now, the next one is giving gifts, such as buying or making something for your partner. The fourth one, there's also acts as service, such as you cook for your partner, their favorite meal, or doing the dishes. And the fifth one is the physical touch, such as holding their hand or even sex. So let's look at a story now. She felt really loved when he bought her gift and flowers, because to her it meant that this person truly loved her. Now, he loved his space. Having mature and meaningful dialogue with his partner after a hard day's work was his way of feeling love and feeling connected. Now, having his partner hear him out after a hard day's work was love and connection for him. So his primary love language was quality time and one-to-one engagement, while hers was receiving love, receiving gifts. 2 love languages, all right, but different ways of expressing them. So understanding your own love language as well as that of your partner can truly solve a lot of problems. It can avoid misunderstandings and even resentment at times. So what happens is that plenty of times, if these are left unaddressed, misunderstandings grow and gaps start widening, and sadly, over a period of time, could end up in painful separations or then ultimately even divorce. So, to conclude, we often overlook the number one fundamental truth, and that is that people speak different love languages, and speaking about them and understanding them can avoid a lot of the heartache. So, my question here is, what love language do you and your partner speak?